You sure you don't mind talking?
Nah, man, we cool.
So how old are you, DeAndre?
16 in May if I make it.
You don't think you'll make it?
I'm gonna be thick out here, you know what I'm saying? This is Monroe and Fayette, yo. Niggas be dying.
You don't think you're being a little melodramatic? Overly dramatic to make a point.
I know what it mean. You think I gotta be some college-ass tie-wearing motherfucker to know what words mean?
No.
I'm saying niggas be thinking it's a game. This shit is for real. It's hard work selling drugs in the Baltimore ghetto. Hard work being a black man in America.
Imagine a show that didn't need car chases or big-time villains because the scariest villain was already hiding in plain sight, and it's called reality. This ain't the story of drug kingpins living like mob bosses. This ain't the cop show where justice magically wins in 48 minutes. This is the story of the people who never get a camera, never get a headline, and definitely never get a happy ending handed to them. And the wild part? This was the blueprint to the greatest crime drama ever put on television. So today, Dr. Flashback is opening up the files on the corner, the show that walked so The Wire could run the whole game. Buckle up, because we're going straight back to the truth. See, the first thing you feel from the corner is that authenticity. The way the camera lingers on faces that look tired, stressed, and trapped. The way Baltimore isn't just a setting, it's a character. Every building tells a story, every alley holds a secret. You don't just watch this show, you feel the weight pressing down on these people every day. And that's why this series hits harder than most. It pulls you so close that you can't lie to yourself about what you're seeing. You can't say, this isn't real, because it absolutely is. Gary McCullough isn't written to be a hero or a villain. He's a man stuck inside a battle he already knows he's losing, but he keeps swinging anyway.
Yo, Blue. Yo, Kurt.
You up?
Yo, man, my boy Tony, he went to go cop for me.
Yeah, you tell him to get with them gold stars.
Gold Star?
They right as rain.
Oh, man, please, man. I had a Gold Star 2 days ago, man. It wasn't much.
That was 2 days ago. Check out bread.
Dang, man, how you do that?
What, the dope fiend lean?
Yeah, man, look, he ain't falling down.
Boy, please. You know gravity don't mean shit when that dope get good.
A once hard-working father who now wakes up trying to find enough money to keep from shaking. And T.K. Carter, he disappears completely into that character. You can see the pride he used to have, flickering like a dying light. It hurts. It really hurts. It's one of those performances where the silence says more than the dialogue ever could. Then we got Fran Boyd, and let me say this clearly. Candy Alexander's acting in this show should be taught in acting schools around the planet. She plays a woman who refuses to break even when everything around her is crumbling. She carries scars you can't see. She's loud because silence feels like defeat.
Gary, you have an asthma attack. You think a shot of dope gonna do you good?
My, Brother Stevie around?
He upstairs. Why you always coming down here to get Stevie to cop for you? What, you think he don't get burnt? He get burnt, everybody get burnt. It's all in the game.
I know.
Gary, you should have never got caught up in this shit.
Yeah, all right, friend.
And your son's starting to run wild. He don't need to be out here neither.
What's DeAndre doing?
What you think he doing? He's starting to creep out on them corners. Where you think he got money enough to hand you off $10?
You can't put a stop to that?
Gary, that boy is 15. Much as you and me be messing up, he feel like he ain't got the answer to no one.
He ain't in school.
Warming up today.
Hey, Stevie. You rolling out?
In a minute. Come on up.
Her strength looks different. Her survival looks different. And the show reminds us that strength isn't always clean, healthy, or pretty. Sometimes strength is simply not giving up today. DeAndre stands right in the middle of his parents' storm, and the sad part is, he's barely old enough to see over the counter of the corner store. He's juggling adulthood way too early. Imagine trying to stay in school when the streets are tugging your sleeve every time you step out the door. You can't call him lost when no one ever showed him the map. This show forces you to respect that reality, that so many kids ain't choosing the path is choosing them. Blue tries to be better. Blue wants his friends to get clean, but the street's got a memory. They don't forget your weaknesses, and J.D. Williams already gave us a preview of that layered street character long before Bodie became one of the most beloved faces on The Wire. What's crazy is watching him here, you already see the DNA of what's coming later. And the environment around them, it ain't just a backdrop, it's a trap designed like a maze with no exit. Opportunities don't show up, hope doesn't last long enough. Success stories leave town and don't send postcards. The corner focuses on the human cost of being born into a system that fails you before you ever get to prove yourself. There's no political rescue coming. There's no rich savior with a sudden miracle. There's just another night to get through. The show even has those heartbreaking moments where someone gets clean for a few days and you feel that flicker of hope, but the streets snuff it out in an instant. That's not lazy writing, that's honesty. The writers aren't trying to uplift you, they're trying to educate you. They're saying, this is what's happening outside your comfort zone every single day. We gotta talk about the structure of this series, because that's part of what made it genius. 6 episodes, that's it. No filler, no wasted scenes, just pure concentrated truth shot straight into your emotions. By the end, you feel like you know these people, you care about them. And that's when the show hits you with the most powerful punch, reminding you that this wasn't fiction. These were real lives, real locations, real tragedy documented and dramatized for the world to see. This is why The Corner is the blueprint to The Wire. Every idea that made The Wire iconic, looking at systems instead of just individuals, showing the street from all angles, humanizing the people we label as criminals, it all began here. You can literally watch The Corner and see greatness warming up before it steps into the spotlight. Same creator, same streets, same pain, same truth, just a different angle of the same broken machine. The Wire eventually pulled back the curtain and said, this is how the police operate. This is what the schools are up against. This is what politics really does behind closed doors. But The Corner said, before we talk about any of that, we gotta talk about the people who suffer the consequences first. It's the heartbeat. The Wire is the full body, but The Corner is the heart that keeps the blood pumping. And when those Emmy Awards rolled in, they weren't luck. They were proof that this show was ahead of its time. Proof that the world might avoid talking about these subjects, but when they're shown with honesty and respect, the impact can't be denied. People felt this show. They remembered it. Even if they didn't talk about it as loud as they talked about The Wire, the legacy of The Corner is that it never lied to you. It never pretended to give you justice in a bow. It showed you the hole, the fall, and the attempt to climb out, even when the ladder is missing half the steps. It forced viewers to see humans where society sees statistics. It put names and faces to problems people ignore from their car window at the red light. And it did all of that in just 6 episodes. So now, as we celebrate The Wire like the TV royalty that it is, let's not forget the foundation it was built on. Let's not forget the courage that came first, because The Corner deserves its flowers. It deserves to be mentioned in the same breath. It deserves respect as the truth before the storytelling empire formed around it. The Wire might be the masterpiece everybody knows, but The Corner is the masterpiece people need to remember. And if you all want me to go deeper, I'm talking breakdowns of every episode, where the real people are now, and exactly how scenes from The Corner inspired major moments in The Wire. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and smash subscribe, because on Dr. Flashback's channel, We don't just talk about TV, we bring lost greatness back to life and give legends their proper credit.